Ah, yeah, kid. Oh, how much was going? Oh, see if that'll fit there. Will it fit? There we go. Y'all know the vibes. Oh, y'all can't see it up here. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. That's cool. I'm gonna bring him down here then, so we can see. There we go. Now y'all can see it. All right, let's get it. This is what I'll be doing before the show. Make sure everything good, and I stop, start over. All right, we're gonna waste too much more time. What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's roll.
Yeah, great fire.
When I win the chicken, then the money long clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popomism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals. When I win the chicken, then the money long clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popomism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table.
100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. It's hump day, but it's also the first day of the year. So happy New Year's. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. On something, you know what I mean? Hating hoes ain't happy. And happy hoes ain't hating. And I switch my number when the ball drop. I wish much love, prosperity, and all that good stuff to everybody. I don't celebrate because the Islamic calendar already started. So the new year already started for those in the Islamic calendar that don't follow the lunar calendar. However, I still have to acknowledge when the numbers go from 2024 to 2025. We had this up there for the whole year. And hopefully we'll be here for the whole year and we'll have that up. But much love. No real resolutions. People always ask me real sure before we start the show. For me, I always try to get better every day, but I will put more emphasis on investing more into myself, educational wise, and not wasting time. So that's really what I'm gonna be trying to focus on this year. Whatever you working on, whatever you got going for yourself, I hope it work out for you. I hope you stick to the plan. I hope you be disciplined and resilient and you prosper. You know what I'm saying? But that's really it. Let's get to the quick recap. Y'all know on the show, if you watching the live show, then I call out the numbers as I'm watching for the people to catch it back on the playtime. It's the first day of the year. Feel like a Sunday, but not really. My day was busy, so I know the game started at 7 o'clock, and we just now starting to roll. But at the 4-minute mark, we're going to do a recap. Quick recap. All right, yesterday on the slate was 6 games. We went 3-3. 500 overall, but not really because the locks that we gave out, we went 2-1, and we hit our player of the day, bringing our total record to 9-3. The player of the day yesterday was the Milwaukee Bucks. Over who they played yesterday? Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, they played Indiana. At Indiana. Indiana coming off that 2 strong games, tough games against Boston. They won one, they lost one. The second player, the second lock of the day was the Memphis Grizzlies, and they won outright over the Phoenix Suns. Sprinkle some dirt on Phoenix because they're trash. The other lock we gave out was the LA Clippers, and they lost to the Spurs. I thought they would put up a little bit more fight. Instead, they got foot put to ass, and they got the belt put on them. The other game we hit was the Cleveland Cavaliers over the LA Lakers. That's the only. I still went with the right play, but in my mind, sometimes when you bet in sports, when you know sports is rigged or you know with certain storylines and Vegas on the bat line, you like, all right, Cleveland, it's LeBron old team and woo, he played since Christmas, got 6 days off, just turned 40. Will they let him come out and shine in the bright lights? And Donovan Mitchell and them said, nah, we gonna spank y'all again, and they won by 12. So the grand total of overall our games, we still above 500. We are 244 wins, and we are 239 losses. As far as the locks, not from Yonkers, we are 123 and 110. So we 13 games above 500. And since we started the play of the day, which was on December 19th, that's when we first started. Told you I'm gonna start getting better, and I'm deep. That the play of the day is what I'm betting on. We 9-3, so we having a good record. We having a hell of a record. We hope to push that momentum into 2025. Because as I say in the intro, I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? Let's see if we can parlay some money today. All right. First game of the night. What was 624? 624. And we got the Detroit Pistons at home giving two to Orlando Magic. Pistons been looking good. Out on the road, West Coast swing. I think they beat the Suns, the Kings, the Lakers. Now you coming back home against an Orlando team who beat you earlier in the season. It's 2.5 now. That's why I did like this. 2.5. Orlando missing some key players. And this is why I like Detroit. We're going to keep it short, sweet, and simple. Orlando been at home since December 15th, guys. Feet up, laid back, comfortable, missing some players. But this is who they played at home on the 15th, coming all the way up. The Knicks lost. OKC lost. Miami won. Boston won. Miami lost. The Knicks lost. Brooklyn, they won. And now this is going to be their first road game in 8 games and probably like a 2-week span. On the other hand, like I said, Detroit is coming off a road trip. They first game home. They played the Suns, the Lakers, the Kings, and the Nuggets. They went 2-2. The first game, though, obviously Orlando had all their players. They won by like 9, I think. And Detroit didn't have their best player, which is Cunningham. I like Detroit tonight. The public is on Orlando. I won't be surprised if Orlando wins, but I'm going to take Detroit at home. They only got to win by a basket, so we're going to take Detroit. Next game, we got the Chicago Bulls out on the road at the Washington Wizards. Chicago is favored by 6. Wizards playing all right, or they. When you a shit show and you start showing a little bit of life, it looks like you're playing better. But when in hindsight, you're really not. But Kuzma is back. This is going to be his second game. I think the Bulls played the Wizards already this year. They did, and the Bulls beat up on the Wizards 127-108 at home, at the Wizards' house rather. So this is going to be the second game they playing there. I think Chicago was the better team. I'm going with Chicago. Would I be surprised? Second game, Kuzma back with Jordan Poole. Nah, I like Chicago. Next game, 9:07. Next game, we got the New Orleans Pelicans out on the road at Miami. Miami giving 9. Jimmy Butler is back. Trade rumors still fake, lingering around. Even though Pat Riley came out and said, "Yo, we not trading you, my guy. You play or you retire, or you don't play this year." Meaning, you want to play, you're gonna play for us, or you're gonna be on the bench, or you're gonna be home. Pelicans is a shit show. Obviously, still dealing with a lot of injuries. No Brandon Ingram, no Zion. They do still got C.J. McCollum. They still got Devontae Murray. I think Miami will win. I'm going with the Pelicans to cover. Next game, 10 minute mark. Who we got? We got Brooklyn Zoo out at Toronto. And we've seen this matchup before. I think Brooklyn got the better of the two. They did. They beat Toronto in Toronto. Brooklyn was -1 last night. Now I think it's Toronto -2. Toronto -1.5. RJ Barrett is gonna play, and whatever his name is, the other guy's gonna play. I like Toronto. I know they on like a free fall 11-game losing streak, so they bound to get a win. And y'all know my logic. No team is gonna win all games. No team is gonna lose all games. So you could be the worst team in the league playing against the best team. And if you was on a losing streak, you're bound to win. You could be the best team on a winning streak playing the worst team and catch an L. So that's just my logic for this one. Obviously, Brooklyn got the better record. They did give up Dorian Smith. They did give up Shea Milton. And I think Brooklyn got D'Angelo Russell. I don't know if he's gonna play tonight, but I still like Toronto. Next game. We got the Utah Jazz at my New York Knicks. And you know what's next. We got to do this for the new year. We just bringing it in. Is New York in the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? Uptown in the house? Shaolin, are you in the house? Like everybody, are you in the house? Japan, are you in the house? Baby, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Rest in peace, ODB and Wu-Tang Love the Kids. My New York Knicks giving a big boy number. They giving they giving 12. I seen some lines at 13.5. The Knicks lost, I think, like the last 9 out of 11 games to Utah at Utah, which I didn't know. When we took the New York Knicks at Utah on that particular game, and as they was getting blown out, and I'm watching my money go down the drain, like watching my life go down. We bet on the Knicks that game, and as the announcer was saying, like, yeah, you know, the Knicks are like 9-2 or like 2-9 in their last 11 games. I'm like, damn, how I didn't know that. And real quick, we live. I'm gonna do this. This is what I do be doing too. I just want to see something real quick. Last 5 matches, New York Knicks versus the Utah Jazz. Going to the land of basketball. You could go to also the Stat Muse or whatever. You know what I mean? This is just the one that I like the format. All right, so let's take a quick look real quick. Yeah, so the Jazz won the last one at home. And prior to that, Knicks won 1, Jazz won 1. Knicks won 2 by 6, by 7. Jazz won 3. I like the Jazz. I think the Knicks will get revenge as far as winning the game, but the Knicks are on an 8-game win streak. Shout out to them boys. They balling out there. I think out of those 8 games, they covered double-digit spreads in like 6 of them, maybe 5. I ain't going to waste too much time, but we ain't really want to be long on this NBA video because the game's just starting at 7. I think the Knicks win. I think the Jazz cover. I think they got enough firepower to hang with the Knicks. Next game, 14-10. And we got the Dallas Mavericks out on the road at Houston. Houston giving 5. I'm on Houston. These two teams played already early in the season. Houston won 108-102. If my memory serves correct. Everybody was there. Now Luka's not there. Kyrie first game back. Derek Lively, he's questionable, but I think he is going to play, so I'm going to count that in. The thing is, though, Houston lost 2 straight games at home. And we know at home, against the spread, Houston is a money-making machine. They are a good team at home. So they lost off the road trip They was on a 4-game win streak. They beat the Pelicans, Raptors, Hornets, Pelicans. Trash teams. Then they played the Timberwolves, lost by 1. Then they played the Heat, lost by 4. And this is their 3rd game in a row at home. And then they played Boston and the Lakers. I think they beat the Mavs again. I think they cover. I'm going with Houston. Next game up. 15-29. Yeah, 15-29 already. Shit. We got Atlanta out on the road at the Denver Nuggets. Denver is also giving 7 now. It was 5. Spread going up. That suggests that Aaron Gordon is probably going to play. Denver spanked them earlier this season, 41-100 or 41-111. I think something is similar brewing up. Denver at home is a good team. Actually, one of the best teams in the last 2 years, ATS wise. 7 seemed like a lot, but I think they come out. I think they smash. Last game of the night, 16-11. And we got the Philadelphia 76ers out on the road at Sacramento. Got their first win. What's his name? Doug Christie. Yeah, shout out to Doug Christie. Used to play for Sacramento. One of the tough players, you know what I mean? Defensive-minded type of players, like a Bruce Bowen style, you know what I mean? He might be like, nah, nigga, I got 3 rings. Don't disrespect me. But, shoot the 3 and play D, you know what I mean? Sacramento giving 6.5. What? Huh? Like what? And I won't be surprised if they do win. Get that second game under your belt, but you just lost 6 straight. You win 1. Now you think you're going to beat Philly by 6.5? You might. No Joel Embiid tonight, but I think Maxey, Paul George. When I did look at RotoWire, let's take a quick another look at RotoWire. I think Andre Drummond is playing. I think Andre Drummond is going to play tonight. Let's take a quick look at RotoWire one more time. Jordan Poole still game time decision. Brunson game time decision. He going to play though with that 12. Derek Lively still game time decision. Luka is out, obviously. Here we go. Andre Drummond and Kelly Oubre is game time decision. Nonetheless, though, we still like Philly. It's 8 games today, so we will get to the theme music, and then we're gonna get to the locks.
When the winner's chicken, then the money long clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang line in the air, throwing signals. When the winner's chicken, then the money long clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang lines in the air, throwing signals.
That was the theme music. Let's get to the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me, the winner, chicken dinners. 8 games. Let's give out some locks. Let's give out 3 locks. We going with Detroit. It's a lock. We going with Denver at home. We going with Utah with that 12. And we being greedy, but this is the lock of the day, though. This is the play of the day. Those are the 3 locks. This is the play of the day. This is the game I'm going to bet my money on. I'm going to take Houston over Dallas. I don't think they lose 3 games back-to-back at home. They beat up on Dallas early in the season. Both teams was whole. Houston is whole. Dallas is going to be missing Luka. Kyrie going to be coming back. He probably have a good game, shoulder the load, so to speak. But I think Houston, I think they win. I think they cover. I think that's the play of the day. We are 9-3 on our last play of the day. So out of 12 games, we hit 9. We're going to try to make it 10. Let me know who you like. Let me know who you taking. Let me know what you think I'm bugging out at. I would love to hear your thoughts. The first time me doing picking NBA every day. I bet every day. I've been gambling my whole life, from CeeLo to taking risks. I'm a gambler. You know what I mean? You know, the spoils go to those who not scared to take a risk. But in this fashion, and that's why I tag JaY Briggs every day in the video over there at Pick Dogs. Seen him last year. I think it's like his 3rd or 4th year doing it. I like the brother. I like his handicapping knowledge. I'm like, I think I could do that too. You know how you see people and you be like, I think I could do it too. And so that's why it's challenge. And so that's why we gonna keep rolling. We ain't miss no days yet, hopefully not. And we just gonna try to keep it rolling. Of course I appreciate you, but y'all know what it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV, NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid.